this is in video. Today we're going to talk about sacrifice others for your desire. You know, this picture shows the cow is on her way to death because someone wanted a sandwich. Just because of the sandwich, she has to go through this fear and pain to be killed. And this video went viral in Instagram and got the comments of 1.2 million. 1.2 million likes. Wow! Right, compared to the normal slaughtering, slaughterhouse things. It just went viral, So this figure is kind of enormous. And not because this video is cruel enough. Yeah, of course it's cruel enough. But, it went viral because of the comments of this number 2 guy. Right? So we're going to talk about this, centering on this number 2 guy. Right? What he says is, this guy was actually an obese guy, in terms of looks. And because he was confident in what he says, I don't know how he looks, I'm not sure. He just showed himself in the icon. And I just saw it. Oh, this guy, what a obesity he's got. Okay, number 2, this guy said, "Thank you for your sacrifice. The sandwich was delicious." Very insensitive comment. Like I say, you're fucking obesity shit. And to my surprise, it's got 40,000 likes. None of them, to be fair, agree with this guy. Some of them are criticizing sarcastically. But anyway, they are all interested in this, number 2 guy's comments, and it went viral. The sandwich was delicious. How could you say that, looking at this video? In my common sense, we couldn't say this kind of insensitive things, but he said that. Then, I would ask you, number 2, are you of some kind of value compared to this cow? At least, this cow, she has value because you think she is delicious, right? Okay, how about you? I would not eat your shit out of your fucking brain. Because, even though I try to just eat your brain tissue, nothing's left. It's empty. Because you are lacking in the ability of empathy. And the empathy comes from your brain, or brain tissue. Then you're lacking in empathy, meaning you're lacking in brain tissue. So, I would get only your skull in front of me, and how would I eat your skull? It tastes bad. Maybe it's good for your calcium. And I wouldn't eat it, and I'm gonna spit on it, as well as on your stupid comment. This drives me nuts. Number 2. And number 3, guys, also kind of similar, but in a different angle. He says, "Sorry, cow, this is a role that our nature gives us." Okay. He says, this cow is just in accomplishing the role she was given by the nature of, or God. How could you say that, number 3? You're a God? I don't think so. You're nature? Yeah, you're part of nature, but you are not the holistic nature itself. And the role, if you say, then I'm going to give you a role. You could be my subordinate. Or, for example, in business, and I'm going to poke you around every and each minute about your quota. Right? I would do the same thing to you. If you did the same thing to this cow, this poor baby, I would do the same thing, right? I have a power to do that. So I would do the same thing to you if you call it a role. You've got a role in society, right? Okay, you've got a boss. The boss, your boss, it could be me, would do the same thing to you. Imagine that every and each night. Alright? And the stupid followers of 7,000 people who set likes, to this comment, just feel the same way. Okay? So I could be a president of a big company if I've got the subordinates of 7,000. Wow, Ha ha ha. Right? And number 5, guy, the burger made of this cow was so good and juicy. Okay, I wouldn't repeat the same thing again. And I wouldn't taste the burger made out of you or your fucking stupid relative. It's bad and dry because it's fucking empty, right? Number 5, listen to me, stupid. And number 7, she also only alive because someone wanted a burger. What's your point? Okay, the number 7 is talking about the same thing as number 3. He says, maybe it's he, it's a raw of cows to be eaten. How and who brought you up? You were brought up in the ghetto? But still, I know lots of good guys in the ghetto. How about you? Less than that. You were brought up in a drainage or something where I spit a lot? Okay, number 7. Yeah, think about yourself, right? I wouldn't, sacrifice others for my happiness. You do that, and you call it wrong. It's given. Ha ha. And the guys number 1, 4, and 6, those are the commonsensical people. Even though they're not vegan, maybe they're Mexican. I'm not sure. And also, I'm just this stupid statement number 2 and the in letters are all just drive me nuts, and I cannot be calm. Then I cannot just summarize what I want to say. But number 1, she is actually a lady, and just summarize what are my points, our points, or of vegan side or Mexican side. Okay, let me read. Animals like us have a central nervous system and the ability to feel pain, suffering, and blood. It's not about doing no harm. It's about minimizing harm. We have ability for moral and rational choice. Yeah, exactly it. That's it. It's not about doing no harm. Yeah, she's always, try to be very realistic, I think. Because without the food, we cannot alive, and we cannot stop slaughtering right now because it's all inscribed in your system. We can change it. So realistically, maybe we can just reduce or minimize the harm to these animals by being vegan, for example, or by eating a clean meat, for example. Right? So number 1, she saved our kind of opinions. Right? I'm really mad at this number 2, 3, 5, 7. Then, okay. My conclusion is this movie went viral because of this letters opinions. But at least, the fact that we have a certain amount of people with common sense live on this planet, as well as with this the stupid little guys. Then we can change the world. Then I have to be so harsh and extreme in speaking, like I'm doing right now. Otherwise, we cannot change. That's what I think. My experience in business reality says that. That's why I'm playing this role. Okay, if you call it role. Alright? So, time's up. That's all for today. Then I want you to tell me if I'm right. If you agree or disagree with me. Am I too extreme in criticizing people? Then why don't you just tell me? And to do that, just to let me know, please make comments on this channel, right? And subscribe. So someday, we get to the one power speaking for voice with voice. AAA. Thank you.